What's going on YouTube? My name is Pablo and I am a car addict. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is Drivers Anonymous, bringing you another video with my 2020 Jeep SRT, which I just recently got another 2 fresh mods on it. One of them you can see in plain sight, and the other one is I got a OEM Ported Intake Manifold from Modern Muscle Extreme, I think it's called, MMX. So I just wanted to bring you guys a little video with the manifold on the car. I have it on the car right now. I was able to drive it last night, but not really get on it, so hoping to, be able to feel a little bit more of how the manifold feels. Anyway, I'm really close to 1,000 subscribers. If you guys could please smash up those like buttons. If you can help me get to 1,000 subs, that would be awesome. If you could hit subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Really helps the channel. And I just really want to get to that milestone, quite honestly. So I finally got the car back after having it be out of commission for a couple of weeks, which was very painful. For any of you guys that haven't watched my videos, I was getting a lot of stop-start issues. I was getting the FCW ACC service required. Car was turning off, coming to stop signs. Windows were flashing up and down. And as I posted in my most recent long-form video, the only issue pretty much was that the battery terminals were loose. So if you guys are having any issues like that with any of these Mopar cars, just check your battery terminals. It could be something as silly as that. So yeah, that little check would have saved me a lot of grief. Would have saved me not having the car for close to 5 to 6 weeks at the Jeep dealership, where they couldn't figure it out. They said it was a faulty throttle body. They swapped out the throttle body. Obviously that wasn't the cause. Big shout out to TNA Motorsports in Glendale, Queens, New York. Alan is an awesome guy, very honest, right to the point. You drop the car off, he's already thinking about what's wrong with it. Not trying to waste your time, just trying to get you in and out, doing a good job at a really good price. So I recommend that any of you guys in the tri-state area, reach out to him for any service that you might need. Awesome guy. You don't find mechanics like that nowadays, so highly recommend him. So yeah, mod that I added was a ported OEM intake manifold. Always wanted to do a manifold on one of my cars, so I googled it a couple of months ago. I'm like, oh shit, they're available for this car, so it was freaking awesome. I did opt to pay for the brand new manifold from MMX. I just wanted to keep the OEM manifold in case I'm going to sell the car one day, just to have the stock part. I don't plan on it, but it's always good to have those stock parts just in case. And I haven't been able to really get on the car yet. Obviously you can see how terrible these streets are, so it's not really smart for me to rip it around here. The other mod that I did is this phone clip right here, which is a lot better than the one that I previously had, that a lot of you guys asked me about. I saw this one on another YouTube video with another Jeep SRT, and it's Pro Clip USA. Really good. You can tell, look, I'm trying to move it side to side. It literally can't move it, and the phone just slides in and out and stays right there. This thing is awesome, and it's more comfortable. I don't have to worry about the phone falling out. The Vic C that I previously got from Amazon started to get loose. It started to lose strength over here. So I'm happy that I found it on the video, because it's a little bit of annoying to install. You need a couple of different screwdrivers, but after you installed it, it's really solid, a really good piece. Wow, just traffic everywhere. Yeah, New York City's been crazy the last couple of weeks. So much traffic everywhere. And I've been driving, but I've been waiting to install the manifold to show you guys. And the GoPro is at it's at 16% battery charge, so I'm hoping that I can bring you guys some content before it dies. Anyway, again, smash up those like buttons for me. Subscribe, please, please, please subscribe. I really want to see that number reach 1,000. And obviously I won't stop bringing you guys videos. It's cool because my wife and I are planning like an all-American road trip, potentially in a couple of months, like a sporadic kind of trip. And she's crazy adventurous, and she's like, why don't we start in Seattle and make our way back to New York? I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome. And that's a very big task. So I'm either considering shipping the Jeep to like some shop or something on the West Coast and then starting the drive, and I will be documenting the drive on this channel, you know, pretty much like driving and sightseeing and all that stuff, and just showing the Jeep in all different types of terrains and all that stuff. So that's gonna be potentially really cool. And if not Seattle, maybe like Arizona, starting in Arizona, maybe Utah. Like, we're kind of looking at the map and, you know, trying to work around vacation days to, you know, to make it happen. It's cool because, so switching subjects again, I had the guys reinstall the high flow throttle body that Jeep wanted to take off of the car. So I reinstalled the throttle body and I installed the intake manifold. So, and I have a cold air intake and headers and a mid pipe and an exhaust and a tune. So I'm really hoping that all that stuff kind of comes together really nicely. Let's see. Wow. Yeah. That's a little different. Yeah, right there around 3,000 RPMs, you can feel it opening up. Yeah. Yeah, that feels different. Obviously, I don't know, you know, how many horsepower I've gained with all the mods on a dyno. You know, haven't taken it to a dyno. Maybe soon I'll take it to a dyno and see what it's putting down. But for me, it's just, it's cool. It's cool to have a naturally aspirated motor and to just, you know, mess with the parts that I know we're gonna make it have more airflow. So I'm not really concerned to have like, you know, a 10-second SRT or anything crazy. I just want something that's breathing well, performing well, handling well, comfortable. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I don't care for the horsepower numbers, honestly. I just care that it rides comfortably and you know, modifying it to its utmost naturally aspirated form. So hoping to get some driving in here, but it's a lot of traffic. Yeah, that's different. That's different, very different. It just feels way more wide open. Yeah, there's been so many cars, it's crazy. I'm hoping that this little strip up here, I can rip it where I usually do. Another issue I've been, well, not really issue. I've been getting a check engine light for cylinder 1 misfire. And I have a little handheld OBD2 reader. And yeah, so I've been plugging it in and it's been saying cylinder 1 misfire. I told Alan at the shop and he's like, nothing's wrong, man. The coils are good, the coil packs are good. He's like, it's probably just the weather. I asked him if it was the weather. He's like, yeah, it's probably just the weather. So just wanted to let you guys know that in case you deal with stuff like that, like lights that pop up. Maybe I can get a rip in here, let's see. that is quite different from about, I look down, usually, I mean, it's completely irresponsible. So please, guys, don't kill me. Don't bash me. I know I deserve it. Full accountability. I probably deserve to be called irresponsible. But I just hit about 115, 118 on that strip, where usually, you know, if I do go crazy on this strip, I don't hit 115 as quickly on that strip as I just did. And it's completely irresponsible, and I completely understand that I should not be doing that. I know I'm going to get maybe some comments like, you're an asshole, you should be going to jail. I get it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But that was a very different pull, in the way of, like, from 3,000 RPMs on, the car just goes. It also could be a combination, obviously, of the throttle body and the manifold. But that is, yeah, that's gotta be a good horsepower gain. And what I'm happy about, which I was afraid of, is that the power isn't just like, you know, 4,000, 5,000 on, because, like, you know, I don't live in Florida or like a state where I could, you know, take it on the highway and just go crazy on the highway in a straight shot. I live in New York, where I have to stop and go a lot. So I like my cars to have the torque in the beginning of the rev band, and that was cool. That's a very, very different feel. Definitely recommend. I'm going to keep driving it. Don't take my word yet, but so far so good. 2 big thumbs up. Smash up those like buttons with 2 big thumbs up. That feels really nice. It feels really nice, and it feels really linear. It feels really, really linear. If you guys are curious about cost, obviously, I think I paid $1,100 for the OEM manifold. So pretty much that's a brand new intake manifold from MMX, ported. It is expensive. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. But for me, the cost is worth it. If I'm ever going to, you know, sell the car, I can put the OEM manifold back on the car, sell the ported one. You know, I'll get whatever I get for it, but at least I get something back from it. So that part makes it worth it for me, just looking into the future. Do I think it's worth it? Absolutely. I know MMX offers a service where you send in your manifold and they port it for you. And if you definitely have the time to, you know, have the car down and to do that, then for sure, I mean, do that as well. That, I think that service was only like a couple of $100, like $300 or $400. So that's another good thing. This phone clip, I don't know how to put links down below. Maybe I can just literally type the link down below. I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and link both the manifold and the phone clip. This clip cost me about $200 and something out the door. And it's worth it, because you have to buy the base and you have to buy the holder, whatever it's called, the little arm over here. But this is the most solid phone mount I've ever had and I've ever owned, and it mounts on in 2 pieces. The first piece goes into the air vent grate, and the good thing is that there's still air. Like, you see my hand back here, I can still put the heat on, I can still put the AC on, as opposed to the other ones that just kind of clip in awkwardly and just never fit right. This one fits right. So Pro Clip USA did an amazing job at doing that. So that's really awesome as well. If you guys, it's just really comfortable, you know, it's really, really comfortable. I have it facing a little bit forward, I have a little bit facing up, so like it's just really comfortable. I really recommend these 2 mods, and I'm just really happy to have the car back, man. Shit, I miss this thing so much. I miss this thing so much. And I'm just happy to share my love of driving and my love of these cars with you. And I'm happy and I'm grateful that you guys, if you guys have made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Again, click up those like buttons if you like these videos. If you like my videos, Subscribe to the channel. I will bring you guys more videos all the time. I'm really hoping to get on that road trip through the country. That would be effing epic. That would be an epic road trip to bring you in the Jeep, full of content, full of scenery, full of, you know, local recommendations of restaurants and sites and this and that. I mean, that would be awesome. I've never done that before in any of my cars, so that would be really cool. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping before this thing. Let me see. All right, 9%. Awesome, I made it. I'm gonna stop yapping before the thing dies. Thank you guys for watching my videos. This is Drivers Anonymous. My name is Pablo. This is a 2020 Jeep SRT. And click that like button and click that subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. Have an awesome weekend. And I wish you guys all happiness. Drive your car safely. Take care.